Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be prepping for my upcoming DIY project, and this was going to be by Ends Repair, and it's going to be the bandana jeans. I don't know what they're called exactly. Someone left a comment down below. They wanted me to try to recreate these, and honestly I was down because they look pretty cool. If you don't know how they look like, I'll put it on the screen right now somewhere on the screen. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I gotta do for these. Really cool though, but a lot of work. So yeah, in this video I'm gonna just bring you guys with me as I try to dissect these pictures and try to come up with a plan, I guess you can say, and how I can try to recreate these jeans and whatnot. So here we have a bunch of screenshots from their Instagram, a bunch of close-ups, different angles and whatnot. As you can see from this one right here, they deconstructed the jeans just to add on the bandanas and whatnot. I'm assuming the stitchings as well. It looks like, judging from the picture, that they covered the jeans entirely in, I think, black bandana. Now as you can see, there's orange bandanas, and from my experience, in order to get this color, you have to bleach black fabric. I'm like 85% sure that the majority, or actually all of it, is just black bandana. Now if you look at the side seams, you can see that from the front panel, the transition to the back panel, they're not the same, which means that they worked on each panel individually. Even if you look at the inseam as well, it's also different. It's not the same, but at the same time, they still have a nice clean seam. And again, it's obvious in this picture right here where it shows, you know, they deconstructed the pants. Now, one thing I'm worried about when it comes to deconstructing pants is the top part of it, the waistband area. Not really the waistband, but more of like the pocket area and all the areas where there's like rivets and stuff like that. They probably have like a rivet machine gun thing where they can apply rivets again once they put the pants back together. I don't have that, so if I were to do this, I probably have no rivets on the final product. I mean, like, looking at it right now, zooming into it, I can kind of picture it, how everything's kind of like put together. So we know what we have to do. We have to get a bunch of bandanas. We have to be able to place it on. We have to have a bunch of, it looks like, white thread, probably with some like black under thread, so that it won't be so visible and whatnot. Or they use gray. I'm pretty sure it's white. Or it could be gray actually. Yeah, I'll probably just use white thread with black on the under thread, the bobbin thread, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. Now, another obvious thing is the fact that the bandana is distressed. Ooh, it looks like there's some patch repairs as well. But was the bandana placed onto the pants first and then distressed and then sewn over? Or was it placed on it, sewn in, and then distressed while it's sewn in to like hold it down in place? Because there's some areas where it's like missing some thread in the distressed area, but at the same time, there's also distressed places where there's, you know, thread sewn over it. So it's like maybe they went over it twice. Yeah, so like if we zoom into this pocket right here, you can see that there is still thread sewn over it. So I think that they just distressed it after sewing it in. Yeah, I would have to. Like, look at this cross section right here. So I'd assume that they distressed it after stitching the entire thing. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. Wait, one more thing. Should I bleach the bandanas before applying them or after? But I feel like if I put them onto the jeans already and then bleach it, the bleach will bleed through, and then bleach the pants as well. So first step would actually be to bleach the bandanas first. Obviously I have to leave some black, but again, I can't make it too even. I can't make them one single color, you know? Some areas are darker orange than others. Again, there's some like little white lighter areas. So I gotta bleach the bandanas, then I have to take apart each panel. Wait, no, I lied. Actually, we have to add a couple of distressings first onto the denim, and then put in some patch repairs, as you can see from this picture right here, and they have some darning stitchings as well. Now this goes on the front as well as the back, so these are some patch repairs on the back. I think they placed the bandanas first, sewed it in, and then added the distressings over the panels. Yeah, then they just re-sewed it in. They added more stitchings and whatnot. There's even some cross stitchings right here, look at that. Yeah, if you look at this picture right here, the stitchings are cut. So they definitely sewed it in and then distressed it from there. Okay, so first step, bleach bandanas. Second, take apart panels. Third, sew in horizontal vertical stitchings. Fourth, distressed bandanas. 5, add in distressings, the pants. 6, add in the patch repairs, and then darning stitch over that. And then from there, you just have to put all the panels back together, and that's about it. Finally, the last thing came in, so we can finally start this DIY. It's a bunch of sewing thread right here. Hold up, check it out. So boom, got all these things right here, got off Amazon. Again, we have the sewing thread. I think it's like 5,000 yards in total, or is it per spool? I don't remember. So I got 2 spools of white, 2 spools of black. Then along with this, I bought 16 ounces, 3 bottles that are 16 ounces each of tack glue. Probably overkill, but you know, you never know. And if anything, for future projects. Yeah, obviously I'm not gonna use all 3 bottles. Black bandanas. I think there's like 10 or 12 in here. I don't really remember. The measurements were about 21 by 21 inches. I'm sure this will be enough, but if it isn't, that sucks because I don't want to spend any more. My last dilemma before I start up this DIY project is trying to figure out which pants to use. If you follow me on my Instagram, I did post a poll asking you guys which ones I should use. And honestly, the Lucky Brand jeans, these ones right here, won by a landslide. But it's not as, I'm not that convinced. Mainly because I really like working on Levi's, and I do like the fit of these, especially a lot more than how these fit. And the thing is, should I pick the color over the fit or the fit over the color, you know? Again, the Lucky Brand jeans, perfect color, not the fit that I want, even though it does fit me. Levi's, color's a little bit too dark, but I do like how these fit on me. I'm trying to imagine the bleach bandana as it's like placed on it. I guess I could just like start bleaching, because that's supposed to be my first step anyways, like bleaching the bandanas to how they're supposed to be and then putting on the pants. So yeah, I should do that. Bleach first and then see which one fits better. My first step was to bleach the bandanas first, so I guess I could do that, and then I can like place them on both of these and see which one I like the best. So yeah, that should solve my problems. Fingers crossed. But that's pretty much everything for me to start this video. So if you guys want to keep up to date with what I'm working on while I'm working on that project, follow my Instagram. I usually post updates on my story at Julius Nathan. And then when you want to know when the video is live, make sure to hit that sub button too. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.